So since Hudson's been home, we've been training him for the off-road life. So we got it set on car mode. He'll be good to go in no time. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. We are currently in the town of Merritt, British Columbia, and we are on our way to Kamloops just to spend the day, sleep over, and then just do some exploring. So should be a really good time, and we appreciate you coming with us. So we just pulled over just to go to the bathroom, and there are so many deer carcasses. So if you're squeamish or if you have kids watching, maybe turn them away. But there's one right there. There's bones everywhere. There's a baby. Another one there. Another one over here. Just the smell. Another one over there. There's like ribs. Don't know. Again, like the baby, you can't hunt a baby.
Yeah. I wonder if they just caught it and then
It's sad.
whatever this is a deer. This is like a coyote or something. See the paws
Oh yeah.
and the teeth?
Okay, yeah, what Cheyenne just pointed out there. I thought this was deer, but you see the teeth and the paws? Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, that one's fresh.
I think it's, this is one of those places where you pull over and you get murdered. I'll show you the other ribs here. Oh yeah, there's another little piece right there. And then right there, you can see those are definitely old. Yeah. Time to get out of here. Well, we're at our first stop of the day. Unfortunately, this is just something on Google Maps. So we got to kind of find the trailhead ourselves. It's about 1.6K hike, so not too far at all. But we're basically right off the highway, up above in Kamloops Lake. We've explored some mines in this area on the opposite side. If you want to see those and check out the Adventures Are Us YouTube page. But there are still a couple more that we want to do, and maybe we'll do that this summer. But beautiful area. Definitely love coming, well, we both do, to places like this. You know, Kamloops, Merritt, they're so different in just the landscape. Kind of gives you that, you know, Utah type vibe. There's been a lot of like little hikes we've wanted to do, but we always come here basically to explore mines. So these next 2 days, we're just kind of treating it like we're tourists doing tourist things. Something a little bit different. But beautiful day, about 26 degrees. Very dry, like a dry heat. Look at that. So pretty. That's pretty too. There it is, guys. Balancing rock. And they call the thing that's balancing it a hoodoo, if I'm saying that right. Hoodoos. H-O-O-D-O-O-S. I'll put the correct spelling here if I messed up. But pretty darn neat. Kind of makes you wonder how that rock got up there. I say aliens.
I say Bigfoot.
Yeah, Cheyenne says Bigfoot. Last little bit of this trail is definitely an ankle breaker. And the ground is just so dry, you just slip and slide everywhere. That is pretty impressive. You see the deer?
Oh.
Look at that. Friggin' deer. Right in the middle of town. That's the courthouse. Come on, Mavic. Cheyenne has heard about this mine that, like, we're basically right in the downtown of Kamloops. And by the courthouse, there's all these trails and a creek. So we're gonna go, because we still have some time in the day, and see if we can find this old mine. We don't know anything about it. There is no info, no pictures. So who knows what we'll find, but either way, we might as well just be doing something. So we're just going up a creek here, and unfortunately it doesn't go in far, but this is a mine that we heard about, and of course horrible lighting, but goes in. Sorry guys, that's the worst lighting you could possibly get, but goes in about 30 feet. Pretty neat. I'll take a picture here for you guys so you can see it, and I'll put it on the screen. Well, that was pretty neat. It was definitely not big, but again, we've always been curious about that one, and every time we've come to Kamloops, we just haven't had the time. But you know, now we know, and those few kids that we talked to, and they seem to, you know, just enjoy being outside, and also, you know, said there's quite a few mines further up that creek, but because of the waterfall, you'd have to come from the other side. So either way, super cool. It's neat to be, you know, in town mine exploring. But we got to get back to the truck because I couldn't pay for parking because it wasn't allowing me to, and I don't want to get a ticket. So got to go out for supper, get back to the hotel room, and just enjoy the night. We're at our next spot, Cinnamon Ridge Trail, and after going down a sketchy road, basically just littered in garbage, I literally felt like I was driving through someone's property, we have made it to the trailhead. Now, we have two different maps. On my Old Trails app, it's saying it's about 1.6K, which isn't very far at all. Cheyenne read 4 something kilometers, which still isn't bad, but as you can tell just by the lighting, it is getting late in the day. It's getting probably close to about 8 o'clock. It's 7:30. Still have a few hours of sun light left, but it's so cool. I could have just said we went to Utah or something like that, and you'd probably believe me. This is just so nice. It's funny, like, we find this just beautiful. So So cool. They did say this hike does have a steeper section up top. And the reason it's called Cinnamon Ridge is just the coloring. Very, very brownishy red rock. Look at that. Woo! Yep. That was a climb. There's a truck. We've literally been walking 5 minutes. Very steep here. So basically we're gonna do a loop and then I guess come down over that side. So cool. Love it up here. I know I've said that a lot, but this area too does have like a little cactus. I'll point that out here once I see one. We just passed a whole whack, so we got to keep an eye with Maverick. We brought him to Kamloops and explored some mines way over there. He jumped out of the car. Within 30 seconds, he stepped on one, basically traumatized, and Cheyenne carried him for about 2 hours. Pretty cool though, eh? There's the cactus. All right, this is kind of what we were looking for. I know GoPro is not going to probably do it justice. At least it doesn't look like it on the screen. But these are just massive. So cool. I swear I'm walking or retracing the retracing the steps of Brent from Saratoga, looking for the lost mine. That is so cool. This is just like a clay. I swear I could pick this. Cheyenne said it gets pretty good up here. Oh yeah, that's cool. This is so cool. Oh, a couple big vultures. Oh great. One of us is dying. It's probably me. So cool. Oh, look at that guy way up there. It's like a giant finger. Don't really know which way to point the camera. Well, that's where we came from. I probably should have read the difficulty of this hike. Cheyenne told me once we got here, but this was kind of my idea. Next time I will definitely read a little bit more. I think All Trails maybe classifies it as a moderate, but I would say that's up there just for the steepness. Would definitely not want to come here in the rain, because this would be so slick. But we're making our way down. There's the road. It's been a pretty fun day. We're gonna get back to the hotel. First, probably grab a coffee, go back to the hotel, lounge, might go for a swim in the pool, and just enjoy the evening, because we got a pretty nice hotel room, and it's 8:30, and we just basically went there, opened the door, said yep, it's a hotel room, and went back out again. So we are literally paying to spend the night, but these adventures are fun too. You know, it's a lot of fun going out and camping, and you know, going to amazing places in the truck, sleeping in the tent. But it's also fun to do this type of stuff, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't moist right now. So being able to go back, have a shower, change into some clean clothes, and just have a good sleep, it's worth it, especially when we're gonna be hiking all day. But that is just billion-dollar view, I would say. So we are back at the hotel, as you guys can see. Definitely pretty nice room. Bathroom's over there. I will not show you because Cheyenne is just cleaning her feet and whatnot. Might get some more views though. But yeah, nothing too special. I can see the truck. That's all that really matters. Air conditioning. But not a bad room. One bed for sleeping, one bed for jumping on. We're just going to enjoy the night, go use the pool. I just checked and it's empty, so that's when we like to go. And then we're just gonna come back, enjoy the night, and watch some TV and just have a coffee and enjoy this room for a couple hours, because we're gonna go to bed, wake up, have breakfast, and then be back out and doing stuff. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. We are at the White Spot inside the hotel here, just having some breakfast. Not sure what the plan is today. No, she's really rude. Anyways, she only brought us one water to share. But anyways, not so sure what we're getting up to today, but we'll bring you along.
What is this, Adam?
Breakfast.
And it's also way too much food. We could have had one.
So we are just doing just some more trail walking. This is an off-leash and dog park, and we just thought before we head home, we're on Cabin Trail. This is I don't know if it's in like an original old cabin, if they just kind of made it so they can have a name. I think someone just kind of made it. This way, Maverick. I'm going in the cabin. Go in the cabin. He's like,
Let's go. Come on. Good boy.
Not on top. But yeah, pretty cool. Nonetheless, it's about a 2.5 hour drive from here. 2 hours, 45 minutes. We'll stop in Merritt like we always do, and then make the long trip through the Coquihalla Valley and Coquihalla Canyon. It's a valley. And get home. But that's going to be our video, guys. I know this has nothing to do with, you know, overlanding or anything like that, but for us it was a lot of fun. We hope you enjoyed it too, and if you did, you know, give it a thumbs up, comment. It always helps, you know, getting that interaction, and it's nice to also chit chat with you guys too. So until next time, my name's Adam, this is Cheyenne, that's Maverick's backside. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you in the next one.